Slaves! Welcome back to Professor Providence. What is going on, my students? So as you can see, I have a brand new intro, and it's amazing. You know, it's just resonating with my frequency, but yeah, so I'm definitely gonna keep that intro. Anyways, my students around the world, welcome back to my channel, Professor Providence, and in this episode, we are going to be continuing the meditation rabbit hole, right? So basically, I'm going to be sharing with all of you 3 techniques on how you can stay consistent with meditation, all right? So the first technique on how you can stay consistent with meditation is to master your breathing. So what do I mean by that? Breathing is the essential part of life. It keeps us balanced, it keeps us focused, and it keeps us happy. And we need it in order to move forward, or move on, or move up. Personally, I like to say move up because I'm all about joining the cosmos and leveling up my avatar and your avatars as well, my students. Like if this life was a video game. But anyway, for those of you who aren't at that level of spirituality for mentality, moving up is my personal thing. And if I have to say moving on, I'll just spell it differently. Instead of O-N, it's A-W-N-E, but that's for another video, all right? So anyway, back to the technique. To master your breathing, you must first recognize it. So if you're out there and you have a steady breathing pattern, let it goes like this. Just like that. That is your breathing pattern. In order to master it, you just have to keep breathing just like that for a couple of minutes a day. If you have a fast moving pace, you would just go like this. Just like that. And that's also your breathing pattern. Or if you're a very slow breather, you could just breathe just like this. And that's it. All there is to it. Like I say in all my videos, I'm all about simplicities, all right? So that's the first technique. The second technique on how you can stay consistent with your meditation is to simply schedule it. Now, as I say in most of my videos, scheduling is very, very important. Now, obviously breathing is second nature, but if you want to take it up a notch and level up your meditation, you have to schedule a time where you take all the time to yourself and you ignore the matrix for about 2 minutes or 3 minutes or even 1 minute, and you just simply center yourself and breathe with any one of those techniques that I mentioned earlier and do that specific breathing pattern for at least 1 minute. So everything else just doesn't matter. So if you're a slow breather, you just slow breathe 3 times for 1 minute. If you're a medium-sized breather, you just medium-sized breathe for 1 minute. Or if you're a fast breather, you just fastly breathe for 1 minute. And that's all there is to it. And you schedule it. You can do it once a day, twice a day, or 3 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Doesn't matter. You have the power to stay flexible and choose when you can meditate consistently. All right? So that's the second technique. The final technique on how you can stay consistent with meditation is to simply enjoy it. What do I mean by enjoy it? So you have to find an algorithm out there that allows you to enjoy this meditation. So if you're a smiler, you can just simply smile as you're breathing with all of these techniques that I mentioned. Or if you are a humorous person, then you can just simply laugh in between the meditation breathing, or you can watch something funny as you're doing the meditation breathing. Like, you don't simply have to just close your eyes while you're doing this. You can just watch something funny. Like me personally, I like to watch SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob because it's fucking hilarious. Or you can watch Family Guy or South Park or whatever gets your laughing emojis up in flare. You feel me, my students? Or one of my personal favorites, you can just simply sleep and do these breathing techniques, because that also makes you happy, because everybody needs rest. All right. So these are the 3 techniques on how you can stay consistent with meditation, and they're very, very simple. And I'll reiterate. The first technique is to simply master your breathing pattern. The second technique is to schedule your breathing pattern. And the third technique is to simply relax with your breathing pattern and enjoy it. That's the word I was looking for. Enjoy. All right, so my students, that concludes this video. So if you enjoyed this video, please do leave me a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And please do leave me a comment, because I love reading your positive comments. I just love receiving your positive energy and vibrations. And as always, my students, stay one with yourselves, love yourselves, and stay in tune with yourselves. Until next communion.